plant fam, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This isn't my jungle, it's my messy unmade bed that I just rolled out of. So don't look at it. I mean, it's part of my jungle. We did just put this little piece of furniture in here from IKEA and I put a plant up there, so I think it looks nice, right? I just need to put more up here, I think. But anyway, that's not the point. The point of this video is another plant chore day in the life vlog, because you guys seem to really enjoy these. So here I am. It's like 8:30 in the morning, and that's about when I would normally get up. Although honestly, with the time change, it's been even earlier some days because my body doesn't know that it's 7. It thinks it's 8, so I wake up a little early, but I try to tell myself to rest for a little bit before getting up. So I have just been laying in bed a little bit and scrolling through some comments and stuff along those lines. I like to check my YouTube Studio app in the morning and see what went on while I was sleeping, because I've been going to bed pretty early. I've been really tired, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but we can have a chat later on in this video after we've done some plant chores if you guys want a little bit of a life update. So hi baby. He's been having some asthma attacks, so he's not feeling great today. We had to give you lots of medicine yesterday, and we'll have to give it to you again today. Okay? He did have some catnip yesterday, which can trigger the asthma, so that might be a contributing factor, but he's okay. We had a little bit of a rough night, but he's okay. He's so cute. Good morning, Smush. What you doing in there? Hi, I love you. Okay, so the spiel is kind of the same every morning, you guys. I do literally the same things every morning if I don't go directly to the gym. So if I go to the gym, I come back and then I do these things after I eat and shower and all of that. So I do need to refill my humidifier. Let me show you what I have going on over here though. I had to move some plants over here. I've got some really nice melanochrysum cuttings, rooting, and moss over here, and then I put my Hoya elliptica over here, and I hope that it grows. It's growing, but I hope that it's happy here next to the humidifier, because I really don't want to put it in the greenhouse. I would really like to be able to see it because it's such a gorgeous plant, and now it's just like even more special because David got it for me on a special day and I wasn't expecting it, and he's just really sweet and really stinking cute. Look at the splash on that leaf. So it has lots of active growth points. It's one of the reasons why I got it. It's got active growth like all over the place, over here and under there too. So not mad about it, not mad about it. I got some new crystals and stuff since the last time I saw you guys too, so there is that. I put this little guy up here. He's hanging out. I put a Hoya up here. This is my Hoya de Santa. I think she's super underrated. She's really cute and veiny, and she gets really nice splashy leaves that can get sun stress. This was in the cabinet, but it's too tall now to fit in there. So I had to put it out here. Love this pot, one of my faves. And yeah, that's really it. I had to move my Encana over here to make room for the elliptica over here. My little begonia Amphioxus is growing. I gave her this cute little trellis to help hold her up. The colors are just like not translating on camera at all. I don't know why. Not into it, not into it. And this is kind of a mess down here, including this Hoya that's dying from Urban Leaf Shop that I tried to rehab, but doesn't look like it's doing so great except for this like one vine, so that's fantastic. But hey, look, my painted lady is rooting. They always do this for me. They look so floppy and sad, but they're rooting. So they're not floppy and sad. I haven't decided if I'm going to include this in a giveaway or not, just because it does look so floppy, but it is happy. I promise you that this has happened with literally every single cutting of this plant that I've ever had, and I've had more success rooting it in water than I have in anything else, which is surprising to me because usually I suck at water propagating. But philodendrons and monstera seem to really like water propagation. So I also have my Hoya polyneura that's rehabbing over here because the roots were just really sad and the plant was not perking up at all. So since I put it in water, her leaves have firmed up. She had some damage in there, and I'm hoping that we can just get her re-rooted in the water here. I mean, she's rooted. She just wasn't happy in her moss. So I threw her in water and she perked up, and I'm hoping that, oh, we got some rotted leaves here. I'm hoping that we'll be able to pot her up soon into some regular potting mix, hopefully. Something nice and chunky where she'll be happy. So I have a lot of temporary stuff going on over here. I had to move my Ripsalis, what are you? Paradoxa into the bedroom here because we got a new piece of furniture from IKEA. I don't know if I showed you guys, but you did see the IKEA trip. So let me take you out over here. Ignore my mess, please. I have so many plant chores to do, including, I don't know what to do with this Croniana Black from Urban Leaf Shop. You guys, looks even worse every day, like really bad, despite being in the moss and me trying to reroot it. It's just really bad and really sad. And I opened another PayPal claim for it, so fingers crossed that I will get my money back for this plant because I've been trying to save it for like a month now and it just keeps dying. So that's not the point though. The point is that we just got this. Okay, so we just got these. The fan is on, so it's probably really loud. Yeah, we just got this new piece of furniture from IKEA that we are using as a pantry and to store these pots and stuff, these pans that don't really fit well into the cabinets. And I'm so excited about that, to be honest with you guys. I got my juicer down here. I need to get some stuff to juice. And yeah, I'm really excited because we were able to get a lot of stuff off the counters. They're a little bit messy right now. I need to clean the kitchen. It's fine. Don't judge me. But I was able to put all the appliances right here, which was nice because it opened up all of this space here for him. We got some new pans that I need to put away. And yeah, I'm definitely not mad about it. We got some spice racks from IKEA. These are going to go up on the wall. We just didn't have the right screws. But these are the corners. So we're going to have two staggered little spice racks. These were really cheap from IKEA, as well as this. We're calling it our banana hammock because it's a hammock and it holds bananas. So naturally I've named her Princess Consuela Banana Hammock. If you know, you know. So yeah, that's my story. Everything is looking much nicer here. He has a lot more room to cook because this is really the largest counter space that we have in the whole kitchen. Right here is this corner, because otherwise I tend to keep plants right here after I've watered them and didn't put them away yet. So that spot's taken. And then we have this nice spot here to make our smoothies and make our coffee, and we've got everything in here that we need to make smoothies and coffee. So not mad about it. There's more room in here for snacks. There's a quick little tour of what's going on in my kitchen. Not that anybody asked. Okay, that works. I need to fill up my humidifier tank. I also colored my hair and I made the highlights like just like a little bit too light, so just ignore that. This humidifier has honestly been such a game changer for the bedroom, and look at this tank. It's so easy to just pull off and bring it to the sink. It's pretty big. It's got this wide opening up here too, so it's really easy to clean. Turn you back on. I love that when I turn it on, it stays at the last setting that I left it on. For some reason, it takes a little while for the mist to start coming out of here. I gotta contact customer service and see if they know why it's not necessarily working great, but it still functions perfectly fine once it gets going and it starts coming out. See it start coming out now. Yay! Okay, let's put these back up. I keep on forgetting to, well, not forgetting, but I haven't been able to put these into moss or anything yet because I don't have any moss. I just went to the nursery to try and get some, but they didn't have any, so I had to order it on Amazon. This new leaf came out of my aglaonema and it's a half moon and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So, not mad about that. That is everything we got going on in the bedroom. Still waiting for him to figure out how to hang something here so that these hanging plants don't have to be in the way here, because I don't really love that. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, hi, baby. Mommy loves you so much. Yes, I do. Let's turn this off, it's very loud. Okay, so while my tea is steeping, we're going to drag ourselves up these ladder steps because, oh my goodness, my legs are killing me from my workout yesterday. And this is always such a task after a workout. So, greenhouse, we need to turn on the humidifier in here. I feel like it needs to be refilled probably. Hopefully there's still a little bit of water in there, because David needs to refill my water thing for me up here. If you guys missed it in the last video, I'll show you. So I keep this up here. There's a little bit of water in the bottom, but it's hard to get it. And then this is just like a pump that you push the button and it pumps the water out so that I'm able to water my plants while I'm up here without having to go up and down, because like that's not fun to go up and down. There's another kitty sleeping over there. But yeah, haven't figured out where to put my Brazil yet, because I had David put a hook here and I was gonna hang the Brazil here, but it ended up being kind of bulky. I still don't know if I even really like this hanging by itself here, but I figured my this is my Silver Glory string of hearts, kind of looked okay here. I realistically want to hang plants across this whole thing, but it's like impossible to get to. So, and I get like nervous even just standing here. I'm always afraid I'm gonna fall. I'm nowhere near the edge. It's fine, everything's fine. So, greenhouse, let's get in here. So I am gonna do a tour soon, I promise, because there's a lot going on in here. Like this new Monstera leaf that just opened is absolutely gorgeous. And my latifolia dinner plate is putting out some baby leaves. Keep trying to put her up over here. She doesn't want to stay, but she's got some new leaves, so I'm excited about that. Move you. So yeah. Okay, so there is still a little bit of water in the tank. This tank lasts so long, but honestly, I only leave it on for like 4 or 5 hours a day. But I have been absolutely loving this humidifier. Look at how nice that comes out. Love it. Love it. And then I've got the fan helping to blow everything around so that there's no moisture concentrating on any leaves in here. So everything is looking good. I just watered everything in here the other day, so things don't need to be watered yet. Oh my god, look at this Jose Bono leaf. Oh, she's so pretty. And Mexicanum is working on another one. Taking off, absolutely taking off. Just would love the Patriciae to put out another leaf now, because I'm obsessed with this leaf. Obsessed. So my Princess put out another leaf, so that's exciting. That is another plant back there from Urban Leaf Shop that's dying. And then my Strawberry Shake is taking her sweet ass time unfurling this leaf, so I'm getting very impatient with it. It's looking a little wonky, but that's okay. That's okay. So one day she'll have nice, big, beautiful leaves. And everything's looking good in here for the most part. We've got lots and lots of Hoyas here that are going to need to be repotted soon. And I don't know if you could tell. Let me see if I could zoom in. Look at it. My jewel orchid is blooming. How stinking cute. I've had that plant for a long time, and it has absolutely taken off for me in the greenhouse, and I love it. I just think it's so gorgeous. Isn't it gorgeous? Love it. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That's everything in here. My pink Princess put out another dumb leaf that looks like somebody nibbled on it, but the variegation is gorgeous. So that's really all that needs to be done in the greenhouse today. We will have to refill that tank tomorrow probably. But stay tuned for a full tour. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll film it today. We'll see. We shall see where the day takes us. I have another philodendron hiding up here. Monkey tail cactus, maybe, that needs to be potted. I finally found the pot that I wanted to put it in, so I need to do that. And yeah, this is another philodendron. This is a reverted Birkin, so it's just a regular Congo. I think it looks really cute chilling right there. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. This is my only orchid that I still have too, and it's like really sad. It probably needs more light. But I also don't think I ever show you guys this plant that's right here. I don't know what it is. It was an import. I think it was labeled as a Rhaphidophora something or other. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it has these gorgeous leaves that are almost kind of like this silvery sage green color. So if you know what it is, help a sister out. It's been growing here for me, surprisingly. I took it out of the greenhouse, and she's been happy right here, just chilling. So I'm not mad about it. I think she looks cute. This begonia needs some love though. She's a little bit overgrown, so she's gonna need like a full chop soon and propagate and reroot and restart the plant. I just don't have the head for it. So many plant chores, so little time. I need a vacuum. I've also been using this as a way to carry multiple plants up and down from the greenhouse. So just in case you were wondering, life hack. So I'm gonna sit down and check my emails and drink my tea. Also, love, love, love my mug from Fired Elements. Highly recommend. If you don't have one, I mean, this is a good mug too. Super accurate, but it's fine. That was a Christmas gift from my sister-in-law. I just use it to hold this because I will use these. You can steep this like a couple of times. It won't come out as strong, but in a couple hours, if I decide I want another one, I'll steep another one with the same stuff. And then this is my creamer that I use. It's an oat milk creamer, no sugar, because we don't need to drink sugar in the morning. Sometimes I'll put a little sploosh of MCT oil in here, just for a little extra boost of energy. I could use it today. I have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of plants that need to be tended to today. And I figured we'd do some of that together. So that's it. That's my coffee. My tea. You know what I meant. I also got some mail. And, there you go, open it. Because it's interesting. And I'm gonna go through this in a whole other video, but I wanted to show you guys a sneak peek of this planter. It's a smart planter, you guys, and it has its own grow light. And it's even like an alarm clock and like all these other things. There's a regular clock on it. There's an alarm clock on it. Like, it's all types of stuff. It's really great for like a desk, like an office desk, or like right on your nightstand. You can grow a plant out of the clock on your nightstand. So I'm excited to open this up and check it out with you guys. So stay tuned for that. You very well may have already seen it, but I was curious to get it out of the box. They reached out to me and they were like, so do you want to try this? And I was like, yeah. I think that would make for a really interesting video. So stay tuned for that unless you've already seen it, but hopefully I will put these out in an order that makes sense. These vloggy videos can be weird because I'm filming them like just like on the fly and not in like an organized manner. I need to do like other filming today, but I genuinely don't even know. I don't even know what to film. Let's check my notes. I usually keep them on my phone and I can't see my phone. Ooh, I have a collab. I'm really excited for this new collab that I'm working on with a couple of other planty YouTubers that I really like and I think that you guys really like as well, and I think you'll be excited to see us doing stuff together. So stay tuned for that. That'll probably be towards the end of November, beginning of December, because I like to give people enough time to get it done. So there is that. Excited about that. Okay, I need to do an update on my imports. Just told you I don't have moss, so I can't really do that today, which is irritating because I really want to get them out of the water and rooting up in some moss instead. My Ripsalis collection, I wanted to do my Philodendron collection, but they're all in the greenhouse, and I want to do a tour of the greenhouse, so I guess we're going to do a greenhouse tour today. Let's put that on the list. Greenhouse tour. You'll probably see it, like, one of these videos you would have already seen, if not multiple. So, I don't know. What else? Okay, fam. So, it's a little bit later in the day. I was sitting here filming, repotting my little seeds and stuff, so you guys are going to see that at some point. I don't know what order these are going to go up in, but I needed to repot my Philodendron tortum. So I figured we would do it together because she's long overdue for a repot. We got some stuff from IKEA, like I told you guys. One of the boxes is still here. David's got to throw it out, and Crash has made it his new bed slash plaything. So lots and lots of roots on this tortum. It's in moss, so this is going to be kind of a nightmare. Need to get it wet. So it's definitely been in here for too long. And it's time to come out. So this was a cutting that I got from Karen over at Paul's and Sandy's. And I'm assuming she rooted it in moss, so it's still in its original moss. It's working on this new leaf, so I've been hesitant to touch it until it started like really properly unfurling. And even still, I'm being very, very careful. I'm gonna end up losing some roots here. It's kind of just inevitable. That's why I prefer doing like a mossy perlite mix now. He's just making as much noise as he possibly can. There's boxes on the floor, there's toys on the floor. You feeling better, bub? Mommy loves you so much. So this really just takes patience, and I'm just kind of tickling and wiggling. Nice, strong, healthy roots are gonna be like fine with this. You're gonna lose a couple. He's so funny. What's the matter, baby? You hungry? It's only 2 o'clock. He's being very playful. He was being playful last night, and then he started having a bit of an asthma attack. So I had to give him his medicine and kind of just help him calm down a little. So I'm glad he's feeling better today. My allergies have been bad the last few days too, so I think maybe that had something to do with it as well. But his main triggers are like when he gets super excited and like really playful, if he's running around a bunch, and like whatever he's allergic to. I honestly don't know what he's allergic to, like environmental stuff, so we try to be really careful about what we have in the house. I'm really picky about like candles. I did have one going yesterday for a little while, so that might have been part of it, but I had just cleaned out their litter box and stuff, and it was just like not smelling great in here. So he's funny though. Aside from his asthma and him being like, you know, overweight, he's a very healthy boy. I'm not mad about it. Right, Bubble Up? Are you my healthy boy? I actually have some cat DNA kits for him and Tigress that I'm excited about, but I'm gonna talk to you guys about that in another video. That'll be all about the kitties, so it won't be plant related, but it will go on my regular channel because I know you guys love looking at the cats and hearing about our cats. So it'll be a Crush Your Pants and Tigress special. They're gonna do their own show. Imagine. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're finally getting it a little bit loosened up here. Just trying to be really gentle and not break too many roots off. But like I said, it's kind of inevitable. So, do you guys have a Philodendron tortum yet? Is it one that you've had on your wish list? I definitely think they're becoming more readily available and the prices are coming down. So I would say it's almost safe for you to get one. This one wasn't a bad price. I think she had it on the market for $70, and that's not what she charged me for it, but even that was a good price. So I feel very, very lucky and very blessed for all of my plant friends and how they take care of me I tried my best to pay it forward. He's just playing with every toy. He's been sleeping all day, so it's all hyped out now. Right, Bubble Rub? Where's your toys? Okay, I think we're almost there. I'm not mad that it has lots of roots, but it's making it harder. So if you do root in moss, I just recommend not leaving it in there for too long, because it's really hard to get it out. That's why a lot of people don't like rooting in moss, but my plants like it. So I'll usually mix it with perlite. Keep this moss separate because it is still healthy moss and I don't have any right now. So I'm going to reuse it. But yeah, let me know if this is a plant you've been looking for. This was on my wish list for a really, really long time, and I'm really grateful to finally have it because it's still one of my favorites. It's one of those plants that I feel like is definitely worth the hype. It's a super easy going philodendron too. I don't feel like it didn't need any extra humidity to unfurl this leaf, because I had it out here, like I said earlier. I had it out on the table for a while to repot it, and I just like never did. And the leaf was unfurling. And there were some like spider mites and stuff, so I have been keeping it in quarantine and cleaning it and all that good stuff, and it finally seems to be good now. Like I haven't seen anything continuing since the last treatment, so I think once we repot her, she'll be ready to go back up into the greenhouse with her brothers and sisters. So I absolutely love the leaves on this one. I had this on my wish list for a long time, and I really thought this was like a totally out of reach plant for me, but I'm glad that it became more readily available for people to have and grow. One of the best ways to grow your collection, especially with rare plants, is trading with your friends, because then you don't have to worry about importing. It's not as expensive. You just pay shipping most of the time. And yeah, I think that's a really fun way to grow your collection, especially if you're just starting out, if you're just starting to get into more rare plants and you're afraid, maybe you don't know what you're doing. But I definitely recommend the Philodendron tortum if you're a beginner and you're interested in it, because it is not at all a difficult plant. It's very, very forgiving when it comes to watering, and I really haven't had issues with it. I mean, we'll see once it's in soil. I'll have to water it more frequently, but I don't anticipate it being any more thirsty than any of my other philodendrons in the greenhouse. So I do want to make sure as much of this moss is off of the roots as possible, because I don't want the roots inside the soil, and I don't want the moss on the roots still. Let me rephrase that. I don't want moss on the roots because it can draw moisture to the roots when it's in the soil and hold on to it and cause root rot. So I definitely want to be mindful of that. To untangle some of them too. Sphagnum moss makes it like knotty almost. It's like getting knots out of your hair. Oh my gosh, speaking of, my string of hearts, Silver Glory, I'm so mad at myself I didn't film it, but it was just one of those like random things where I was looking at it and I was like, ugh, you look so bad, you need some love, and I just like grabbed it and threw it in the bathroom, and halfway through I was like, shoot, I should have filmed this. And it was too late at that point. I gave her a massive haircut, but let me tell you, I had to untangle every single vine individually because I wanted to hang it up there where I showed you, and have it look nice and not all like tangled up. That was literally like getting knots out of somebody's hair that hasn't brushed their hair ever in their life. Like, it was bad. I lost a lot of leaves, but you know, we got it done. So definitely a task when you have to unravel any string of plants, but the hearts, like, because they're heart-shaped, like, they get kind of interlocked into each other, and it is such a pain in the butt. I mean, the string of pearls isn't any better because they get kind of, like, sticky, like, sappy, so they just, like, stick to each other. Super irritating. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're almost there. This is taking so long, you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying hanging out with me anyway, because I don't feel like speeding this up. I thought I would give you some care tips on the tortum while we're here repotting it. So yeah, I think she's a really easygoing philodendron that if you're into philodendrons, it's a good one to start out with, in my opinion. It doesn't grow stupid. The leaves don't get stuck because they're so like thin and spindly that they don't get stuck the way that other philodendron leaves get stuck, which makes me keep all of them in the greenhouse where it's more humid, because then they're less likely to get stuck and tear and look dumb on their way out. I mean, my pink princess still does it anyway, no matter how much humidity I give her, but you know, she's kind of a diva when it comes to that. She finally started putting out some normal leaves for me, and they barely have any variegation. I'm like, ugh. Can we ever just get it right, girl? Can we just get it right? She throws out beautiful leaves, but they come out like kind of stuck and torn and damaged. And then she finally throws out a couple that aren't damaged, and they barely have any pink on them. That's just life. It's the genetics of the plant. I can't really do a whole lot about it. I mean, your lighting and your environment matter. There are some philodendrons, I don't know if this is applicable to other aroids, but I know there are some philodendrons that their variegation responds to like the temperature as well, not just like the light, like the Jose Buono, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I am wrong. But yeah, I think we finally got it, you guys. I am gonna give it a good rinse at the sink, like the whole plant and roots and everything, and that'll help get a little bit more of this off. Ooh. It happens. But that's really it. And then I'm just gonna plop it into some soil. Got my Espoma soil and my orchid bark here. We got her. She's good. I wish I had another one of these clear glass pots for her, but I'm saving my clear glass one for a very special plant that's coming in the mail. So there is that. Or maybe I should just use this. Use it for this one. I don't think it's deep enough. I need a big enough pot for you, girl. I don't think these 4-inchers are gonna do it. But then like the next size up is too big. Yeah, that's too small. Oh no. What am I gonna use? I hadn't actually thought about this. I have this glass one, but I wanted to use it for a monstera. Massive hole in the bottom. Yeah, but that would fit really nice, wouldn't it? I just really wanted to use this for the monstera, but I guess I'm gonna have to go back to the plant ward and get more because they're the only place I've seen that have these. It does have a saucer too. It's not just this, but I wish I had coffee filter or something to put in the bottom for this hole. It is a pretty big hole. And I'm just gonna mix up some Espoma. And some orchid bark. Make it nice and chunky. Oh, I do have some perlite, some pre-moistened perlite here as well. Pre-moistened just makes it less dusty and easy to work with. Put some of that in there. And that's what I use for most of my plants, this mix here. My Hoyas and my Aroids both really like it, so. Making a mess. All right, let's get this out of here. I have so many plants everywhere to repot, it's crazy. But I can't do them all with you today. I figured we would just do one since it is pretty time consuming and this video is already gonna be really long. So just putting a little bit in the bottom here. You guys know the spiel. You know how to repot your plants. It's really hard for me to angle this down for you to see. Wrap these roots around here a little bit. And I'm just gonna hold her in place. Put it in here so I don't make a huge mess. And backfill. Hopefully I mixed enough. I never mix enough, realistically. I don't pre-mix my soil because I do customize it to each plant. So even though most of them are basically the same, I just don't like to have it pre-mixed because I never know exactly what I'm gonna be repotting. So there's that. This is gonna look so stinking cute in here with the clear. Wish there was a little more bark visible. This is really cute, and from what I was told, there is a monsteras or philodendrons. I can imagine like aroids in general really like some light on their roots. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. I should probably Google things before I say them, but there are some plants like the monstera that do enjoy a clear pot so that they can get some sun or some light on their roots as well. I don't know. It's just what I was told. So they do like the clear pots. I like keeping them in the clear pots because I can see the roots. So my Monstera albo is in a clear pot, and I got another clear pot to repot it in because it outgrew the pot that it's in. And now I'm gonna need more of these because I like the look of it. And I like that I can just see what's happening, and I have more plants that I think would be really happy in this type of situation. So it has a nice deep saucer, which is always nice. I like to top off with bark because I just think it looks nice. Helps hold everything in place. There's like some big chunks of charcoal in here too, which is always good for the soil. Helps keep it clean. That's it. It's very thin glass, so it almost feels like plastic, but it's glass. You can see some of the roots in there. I'm gonna water it and everything will settle down. And I think she's gonna be really happy in here, and I think this looks really stinking cute, and I'm definitely not mad about it. So I am gonna end this video here. If you enjoyed this, you should give it a dirty thumbs up. Oh my god, my nails. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. The camera keeps shifting. Stop shifting. And there's a join button down there if you want to be part of the official plant fam. If not, there is a super thanks button if you want to super thanks me. I like to keep my tags in here even though I know what this is. It just makes me happy. And yeah, everything is appreciated from you guys. Oh man, did I get dirt in here? A little bit. It's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me today and getting some of my plant chores done with me today. I did just water everything, so we don't have any of that to do yet, thankfully. So let me know what other plant chores you guys want to see, and I will happily film them for you. Okay, thank you for watching. I love you, fam, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye!